Fox Racing is a action sports apparel company. We started off, our core was motocross. In the last 10 years, we've expanded into other action sports like skateboarding, surfing, wakeboarding, and casual clothing also, jeans, t-shirts, shoes.
The key ingredient that makes Fox Racing special in terms of a WMS is really that we have one WMS managing 2 buildings, 15 miles apart, and it's really seamless in terms of the system. And the fact that we're multi-channel. We distribute to our own stores, we distribute to the wholesale channels, we do the true retail channel as well, all out of one facility.
Here at Fox, we ship about anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 cartons or orders a day in our medium volume seasons. In our high volume seasons, we go anywhere up to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 orders a day and 5,000 cartons out the door. We chose HighJump software because their system is so configurable. You can tailor fit it to work with any one of our processes really easily.
And ultimately, we needed something that we could implement at an accelerated pace. Our timeline was basically we needed to have it implemented by April. If we missed that timeline, we would have to wait another year. And with having an accelerated pace, we wanted a system that was going to be able to be configured easily and meet our demand and our criteria, not have to mold our business to it. We implemented an accelerated pace, got lots of functionality day one out of it, made tremendous improvements, and then since then, just the configuration tool and the tool set, we've been able to roll in a new application every week. Our processes have become much more enhanced, much more sophisticated. We've continued to decrease our labor from day one, and right now, you know, my outbound department's even at a 4-day work schedule. That wouldn't have been possible under our older system.
Before we were on HighJump, we were completely paper-based. We picked all orders based on a piece of paper, so the picker could do whatever they wanted. They could walk in any direction throughout the warehouse they wanted. There was no real rhyme or reason to what they did out there. We couldn't control it with the system, whereas in HighJump, there's a set pick path. They know which way they're going. The system tells them exactly where to go, and they can't deviate from that path. Another big challenge was training. When we were on our homegrown Fox main system, it could take anywhere from a week to 2 weeks to even 3 weeks to get someone fully trained on the system and to pick off of the paper. Now that we've gone to HighJump, I can get a new employee trained in about an hour, and they're almost at 100% productivity. Another big challenge was picking accuracy on our old system. There was no checks or validations. They went on a piece of paper, they went to the pick bin. If they went to the wrong bin, who knows what they were pulling. They didn't always pull the right product. We had what we used to call the mispick process at the end of the day, where there would be 3 to 4 to 10 carts of a product that got picked incorrectly that had to be put away at the end of the night. That's gone. With HighJump, we don't have anything to put away at the end of the night. It's amazing. That pick accuracy has gotten, it's 99.99% accurate now.
The major benefits with the HighJump system have, I mean, both number of things, both tangible and there's lots of intangible things as well. On the tangible side, we definitely were able to decrease staff, we're able to meet our customer demands, we're able to challenge our sales force to send us more orders every day and still meet those deadlines and those requirements. And when you look at the intangible side, we have a happier workforce today. They come in, they know exactly what they need to do, the processes are simple. They have the tool set to do it, and if changes need to be made, we're able to make those changes quickly and implement those for them.
Some of the productivity gains we've seen with HighJump were when we were paper-based, we're maybe some of our best pickers were picking at about 47 lines an hour, maybe 50 lines an hour max. Now, a brand new employee coming off the street, we expect them to be at 100 lines an hour within their first day. So that right there has allowed me to basically, we've doubled productivity, so I've cut my picking force in half. Customer service is the top priority here at Fox Racing, and with the implementation of HighJump in our distribution center, we're able to service the customer better than we ever have.
And to be able to take a tool set that's easy to configure and be able to take something from conception all the way to implementation within a week, is phenomenal. It really benefits us. It sets us apart from our competition.
It's your business. You do things a certain way because that's what works best for you. When the market changes, when your customers change, you make adjustments so your operations stay fluid and your business stays profitable. So why is it that your supply chain software provider wants you to do things their way? Why should your business have to adapt to their software? Shouldn't it be the other way around? We think so too. That's why we designed the HighJump Supply Chain Advantage Suite using flexible architecture that enables simplified upgrades. So as your business changes, you can have a steady stream of improvements to support your new processes. You can't be this agile if you use other supply chain software. That's because the traditional architecture is inflexible and monolithic. You need new application features? Sorry, gotta upgrade the whole platform for that, and that means a time-consuming, costly process. New workflows? Nope, sorry, you'll have to upgrade. And after you upgrade, you'll have to reapply all your source code customizations. Sorry. But with HighJump's flexible architecture, you can update applications without upgrading the platform. You can add workflows without upgrading the applications. You can pick and choose which new application features you want. Best of all, your personalizations remain intact, so your system is up and running and working for your business with absolute minimal disruption. And you can do it yourself. A HighJump upgrade is so simple, your own staff can do it over a weekend. No need to pay for months of consulting time. So what does all this mean for you? Let's look at an example. White Star Distributing recently acquired a new company. The warehouse manager, Owen, will soon begin distributing the new company's products through his facility. He'll need to implement a new picking process in order to do this. Owen checks the HighJump software release notes and finds a picking process that looks just right for what he needs. He gives this information to his IT manager, Jack. That weekend, Jack selects the new feature and, following customary IT quality assurance practices, performs a simplified upgrade. The new picking process flows into the HighJump system. On Monday morning, the new workflow appears in the HighJump menu. The picking team is trained on the new picking process without having to involve the other warehouse staff. Before long, White Star Distributing is shipping its newly acquired product lines through its existing distribution center and has increased operating profit as a result. As White Star's business continues to change, Owen and Jack can go back to the list of available business process objects anytime and choose another to turn on, all the while preserving the unique personalizations that support the way White Star wants to do business. As you can see, HighJump takes an industry-leading approach to platform and application upgrades. It's your best choice for supply chain software because HighJump's flexible architecture makes platform upgrades simple. You choose which new workflows will flow into your HighJump system based on what your business needs. Of course, HighJump's platform upgrades give you other benefits as well, such as new software personalization tools and additional connectivity capabilities. Plus, you'll never need to worry about a technology-forced upgrade. And you can keep up with all the latest features without disrupting your business or retraining your staff. It's the supply chain software you need at the lowest total cost and the least risk. HighJump Supply Chain Advantage, the easy way to do it your way.
Daryl Flood Logistics offers a variety of supply chain solutions, including retail pick and pack, manufacturing logistics, and pool delivery. Daryl Flood Logistics operates nearly 500,000 square feet of facilities within the state of Texas.
Our customers benefit from the HighJump WMS by the efficiency that it provides to us.
HighJump was able to meet our challenging business needs by learning our business and understanding that retail compliance, we have one shot to get it right. HighJump has such a low cost of ownership that a smaller 3PL such as ourselves are able to offer the same level of services that a larger 3PL could without having an army of IT personnel.
What I really like about having the HighJump software is the fact that it allows us to have visibility into where everything is in our system. We're able to put certain processes in place and allow HighJump to show us exactly what stage of that process things are in.
Our company decided to purchase a WMS system based on the needs of our customers. We knew that we needed to grow and to be able to be scalable to meet their needs on an ongoing basis.
They're looking at cost reduction, and it's our core business, and really the foundation of that is the IT system, and HighJump allows us to be efficient and therefore be able to pass on those cost reductions to them.
HighJump has enabled us to be competitive with what I would call the bigger boys in the business. We can customize our solution to better fit our customers' needs.
Our users have found that the HighJump tool has allowed us to quickly bring new employees online. We're able to train and make somebody productive in a couple of hours. Their productivity continues to gain each day, up to 5 days, and at that point they're operating at peak performance. HighJump software has made a world of difference with Daryl Flood Logistics. It has allowed us to be competitive in a marketplace that continues to be more challenging and more demanding on meeting our customer needs.
Mary Ann just received a text from her brother that her new niece has arrived. He invites her to visit that evening. Mary Ann immediately goes online to shop for a gift. She visits her favorite department store's website and finds a cute pink pair of pajamas. She clicks the Find in Store option on the retailer's website so she can pick up the gift on her way to the hospital. Because this retailer uses HighJump Retail Advantage, they can keep their store-level inventory updated and synced with their e-commerce site and distribution center. Mary Ann sees that the pajamas are in stock at a store a few miles from her house. She selects Pickup in Store upon online checkout and indicates she will pick up the order by 4 p.m. Upon checkout, the online order is transferred from the retailer's e-com system into a work queue in HighJump Retail Advantage, which triggers a task for a store associate to pick and pack the order. HighJump Retail Advantage directs the store associate on the optimal pick path through the store to locate the inventory. Using a tablet, the associate locates the rack in the infant clothes section with the pajamas and is directed to pick a quantity: 1, size, small, color, pink. The associate confirms the pick via Retail Advantage and the inventory is updated instantly. The associate is immediately prompted to count the remaining pairs of pajamas since the inventory has hit a minimum threshold in Retail Advantage. He proceeds to count the remaining pajamas by size and color and completes this cycle count task, which triggers a replenishment order to the retailer's distribution center. The associate then brings the pajamas to the customer service desk so they are ready for Mary Ann to pick up. Another happy customer.
Major Brands is Missouri's largest independently owned and operated wholesaler of beer, wine, and spirits. A typical night for us would be somewhere around 17,000 cases out of this facility and somewhere around 25,000 bottles. Now, peak night around October, November, December again would be around 25,000 cases and around 40,000 individual bottle picks. What initiated the purchase of HighJump was the growth of our business and the installation of a new material handling system the year prior. Once we installed the new material handling system, we quickly realized that our manual processes, which were mostly pen and paper, could not keep up with the demands of our day-to-day production. and truck loading activities. And by implementing HighJump, we now are able to know at the exact moment in time exactly where all the products are in the warehouse. And when we're doing our outbound picking, HighJump knows when we're going to need it and in what quantity we're going to need the product, and will direct the efforts of our replenishment workers to bring the product to our forward pick locations at the moment in time that they're needed. Whereas before, guys could have been standing around for 10, 15 minutes waiting for someone to bring them a product that they needed, and in the meantime, they ran out of something else that was needed on the other side of the line.
Now we can look in the system, query an item, and it will tell us exactly how much we have on hand, when it was last received, when it was last shipped, the last person who touched it, where they put it, and has there been any abnormal changes or adjustments made.
HighJump, first off, made us feel like a Fortune 500 company when we weren't one. Secondly, we were going to be buying software that we were actually going to be using. So many of the other offerings that were out there would put us in a place where we would have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to then leave half of their software on the shelf in order to make it work for us and for our business. So that customization and that adaptability that was there with HighJump was very important for us, and really is what put them over the top versus the other organizations that we looked at. We were effectively completely changing how people did their jobs inside our facility. But the great thing was 90+% of their processes we were able to keep the same. They just now had a computer directing them with what they were going to be doing, or the computer was now their interface back into our host systems as opposed to a pen and paper. And it really gave us the opportunity to pick up all the power of HighJump without giving up the systems and procedures that were already in place inside our facility. We're able to ensure that we're remaining compliant with all the myriad of regulations that are out there today, and HighJump's able to support us in doing that without us having to change our fundamental business practices. I can't give you a better return on investment example than the fact that with HighJump and it being the backbone to our warehouse, that we're able to get done what we can get done on time and accurately each and every day to take care of our 10,000 customers. We are 25% more efficient today than we were 4 years ago. Our inbound freight is handled 20% more efficiently. Our ability to replenish inside the building is 30% more effective than it was several years ago. You roll all of those things together and you see that, wow, this has had the kind of impact that it has been intended to have. And I can assuredly tell our 150 suppliers that we are the lowest cost provider in the marketplace and the most accurate provider in the marketplace. And what's brought that to the table for us is the fact that we implemented a warehouse management system.
El sistema de gestión de almacenes más adaptable es ahora más flexible. HighJump Software presenta la estación de aplicaciones. La estación de aplicaciones de HighJump es un conjunto de flujos de trabajo que en todo momento puede bajar de la red e instalar con facilidad. Es como añadir aplicaciones a su smartphone. Si necesitas un nuevo programa para el teléfono, no esperas a la próxima actualización, sino que buscas las aplicaciones, descargas lo que quieres y lo personalizas con las características exactas que requieres. Así funciona la estación de aplicaciones HighJump. Solo selecciona la aplicación que necesites de forma gratuita e instálala a veces en pocos minutos. Así de sencillo. Owen, el encargado del almacén, quiere asegurarse de cumplir con las nuevas regulaciones de OSHA para operadores de montacargas. Le pregunta a Jack en IT si se puede agregar esta funcionalidad a su sistema de gestión de almacenes. Jack comprueba en la estación de aplicaciones HighJump, encuentra la aplicación y la instala a la hora del almuerzo. Se instaló en minutos gracias a su arquitectura instantánea. Y más tarde ese día, el flujo de trabajo del montacargas estuvo en marcha, sin perder el tiempo ni molestar a ninguna otra parte del sistema. Esta es solo una de las útiles aplicaciones de la estación HighJump. Con la estación de aplicaciones HighJump tienes acceso a un flujo constante de innovaciones en la cadena de suministro. Implementa solo la funcionalidad que necesites. Mantienes tus actualizaciones programadas rápida y fácilmente. Personalizas tus nuevas aplicaciones sin molestar las personalizaciones